Welcome back.
I'm innocent. Well, I'm the lawyer.
You're the lawyer.
Which to start with? Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
I've seen your fucking face before. It's douchebag.
I knew I shouldn't have taken that douchebag deal.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or it'll be on me in an instant.
Ooh.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it.
Oh, God.
The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, I'm here. So what?
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain.
Who painted on the floor? I made the map on the floor.
Sorry. The body was found by this window here.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in the girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. Still calling it a statue.
Floor plans, the murder scene, the Fey and Co. law offices. God damn! Let me out to dry! Now, Detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence. She did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Let me look at this autopsy for that moment of murder.
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Took a breath for summer. Death was instantaneous.
Got it. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Fuck off.
Oh, no.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examining what? I didn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Hey! Maya just threw something at me.
Dog shit. Huh?
What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradiction in a witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Let's press the witness on every detail, like we already do. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Beavis and Butthead. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Is something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Hold it!
What are you doing?
Killing people. Long live the king.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene.
I really hope that can be picked up on camera. Who did you say got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue.
There were 2 people there already.
That's me.
I know, but I read it because, you know, it gives you a little bit of time to relax. And you need it.
I need Phoenix, is what I need. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. It's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away.
Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were.
Yes, sir.
The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Ow! Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. Their funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair. You 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She's pretty unmistakable. But why me? Why do you pick on me? I should pick my points to press with a little more care.
Hopefully nobody else makes fun of me. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey.
Hold it! Why's that? What's your reason?
Why? We had a witness account describing her.
Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. Oh God, you did say it.
You said it.
Exactly. What about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious? And sure, she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, actually, well, yes, she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. You have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
On evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim.
The victim's was the blood.
God! Wait, hold. Objection!
What?
She died in one single blow. She had no time to write in the victim's blood.
I'll read that testimony.
But you can continue.
Yeah.
So, there was blood found on the victim's fingers.
You took a lot of time writing this. We're gonna go through all of it.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Yeah.
Oh, homie. Mage, before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Mage.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes.
Explain what you meant by securing this crime scene. And did you find any evidence? No, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this.
You got a bad feeling about it. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body.
Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh, then who did write? It's Mighty Pants. Wait, who? The killer.
I did.
It could have been me. What? So it was you. No. I just saying it could have been me. You prove it wasn't? It was him.
Yeah. Hold on. It was actually me that did it. So, you admit to this? You admit that you wrote the note. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. This is a court of law, and I expect you to refrain from making thoughtless statements. Amateur.
Douchebag.
What? Oh, detective, tell us what what was written on that memo you found. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood.
You have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh, you sounded pretty confident. This might not be good.
Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's.
What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, here they take the little bits of the blood and goblins, goblin bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yeah. Yes, that's fair. It's quite clear.
Yeah.
You may continue with your testimony.
Snape.
Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir.
Detective Gumshoe,
Yeah?
I look forward to your next evaluation. As should you.
Oh. That was a mess. Right. Where was I?
Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Fingy.
On which hand was the bloody finger, detective?
Bloody finger.
The right hand. She was left-handed. She was right-handed.
Damn it.
Nice try. Oh. Guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Detective Gumshoe. You get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name. Sure, it happens all the time in books and in the movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Oof! Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually. You got a point, pal.
Stop right there.
I want to punch you.
Objection, he's threatening violence.
I said I want to, not
you want
that
a
I
fucking
will.
tango? Okay.
In court? Yeah. Yeah, I do.
You want to go, Bill? Come on.
Hit the music, Judge.
The witness's opinion on this matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Objection. Victim was already dead.
Shut up.
Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Couldn't have wrote it in her own blood. She was dead. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? Stupid. You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim isn't the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This report from your department, detective, Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. By God! Order! Order! Sponsored by JR's Barbecue Shop. The French has a point. Someone who died immediately could have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? It was the day of the murder. The day after, wasn't it?
You started an investigation immediately after the murder?
It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there was a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
This man fucking forged autopsy reports? What a douche! I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Hi, Mr. Wright. You look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham.
I'm a sham.
Mr. Edgeworth, I have heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. He's got a family, damn it.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts this
report to the court. Mia's autopsy report died from a blow from a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor,
that's what he'll mean together.
The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Darn. This isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Get the fuck out of here, Gumshoe.
Yes, sir. That the witness, Miss April, may take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Miss May, why was this wiretap found in your room?
Witness, your name, please. April May. At your service.
Stop shaking your titties.
Wink.
I would say her and Mr. White are working together. Order! Introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from the wonton winking.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Testimony. Let's do this. She-devil.
Cheeto?
She-devil.
Oh.
I guess you could call her she-devil.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to the one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to it and she hit her.
Huh? How'd you see her run away, but that window only captures so much of that room?
Listen, the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Stop shaking your boobies!
Wink.
I said refrain from your wonton wanking.
Wonton booba shaking.
No booba shaking in my court.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is remarkably a solid testimony. My God, I don't see how he's gonna get out of this one. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Whoa, wait! Your Honor, I just dropped a new hit and diss track on her. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Smearface understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
I have a right to cross-examine her! Hey, how dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it! I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Because she's not a solid testimony. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. No titty shaking will work on me. The game's like the game's like mash A to get out of her trance.
It was like 9 that night. You are dazed and confused. I looked out the window, you know.
Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
You have to wait for court tomorrow. We're in court.
Ooh.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know.
Doesn't work on me.
I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of the night. Demon eyes! Succubus!
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Badgering?
It's an animal. You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! That poor girl!
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. What you mean? Edgeworth doesn't run the court! Congratulations, the second court case has me extremely pissed off. All because of Edgeworth.
I'm a cool guy.
Poor girl, what about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Gal Gadot.
Hold it. Mia didn't have super long hair.
It was perfectly average.
A woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey.
Slender. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty. If that's your thing.
Your thing?
And the person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
That's an awful I just know.
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. This testimony stinks. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that Ooh. Because now I gotta decide which one I can actually fucking prove.
Did she actually look out the window and see all that stuff, or did she lie about what she saw?
I don't think she saw anything.
So you're saying that she was not at the window?
No. Did you really see the defendant at all? Hey!
I guess it didn't matter. But you are technically wrong. She was at the window because we saw her at the window.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes. What is the meaning? Somebody tell me about it because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
No, I questioned that she saw nothing. She didn't see any of it go down. She might have seen the aftermath. Okay. You had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey. You would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me.
And her neck too short.
However,
and her arms are too skinny.
However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. This testimony is bogus.
Bogus. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Wow. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Your titty suasion doesn't work on me.
I promise. Oink.
Testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Now I gotta punch her.
Psh, psh.
Tell me the truth!
I did see everything. I did! The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Then she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did! That clock, the kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think. Well,
objection! How the fuck do you know it's a clock?
Does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
No, we're gonna go back to that clock. Go back to that clock. How do you know it's a clock?
The cock?
The rock? Rock's cock. I see.
Got some Owen blood in his veins.
I see. I only wished you had begun. I only wished you had begun. Had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
I'll do the cross-examination. Well, you will. In
the next episode.
Like, I will watch this episode of Ace Attorney. Make sure to subscribe. We know if I did be able, which is
every day.